Auctioneer Commission as noticed on the website. Today, we'll go ahead and start with a roll call then. Kimball Sterling.
Present.
Randy Lowe.
Here.
John Thorpe.
Here.
Great. Jeff Morris. All right, we do have quorum, Chair, so then we'll move on with the agenda if that's okay with you. We'll go on to the notice of meeting. The notice of the March 16, 2020 meeting of the Auctioneer Commission was posted to the website on March 5th, 2020. For the statement of necessity, Anna, would you please read the statement of necessity?
This is Anna Matlock, Associate General Counsel for the Tennessee Auctioneer Commission. This is an emergency meeting scheduled at the Tennessee Auctioneer Commission, which is taking place in Conference Room 1B of the Davy Crockett Tower in Nashville, Tennessee. Notice of this meeting was posted to the Commission's website on Thursday, March 5th, 2020. As there is not a physical quorum present, a statement of necessity will be read into the record and filed with the Tennessee Secretary of State as required by statute. Pursuant to Tennessee Code Annotated Section 8-44-108B2, which states, if a physical quorum is not present at the location of a meeting of a governing body, then in order for a quorum of members to participate by electronic or other means of communication, the governing body must make a determination that a necessity exists. That determination must include a recitation of the facts and circumstances on which it was based. Further, Tennessee Code Annotated Section 8-44-108A3 defines necessity as matters to be considered by the governing body at that meeting, require timely action by the body, that physical presence by a quorum of the members is not practical within the period of time requiring action, and that participation by quorum of the members by electronic or other means of communication is necessary. As stated, this is an emergency scheduled meeting of the Tennessee Auctioneer Commission. The purpose of this meeting with members and staff attending by teleconference is to discuss approval and correction of discrepancy concerning a portion of the Commission's rules previously discussed at a rulemaking hearing held on February 24th, 2020. Furthermore, it is necessary for this meeting to be held by teleconference due to the guidance for mass gathering, schools, state employees, and the state capitol building issued on Friday, March 13th, 2020 by Governor Lee in response to COVID-19. Voting will be conducted by roll call. So that is our statement of necessity. Following this meeting, this will be filed with the Secretary of State's office. As stated before, the reason that we are here for the meeting is to discuss a portion of the rules that we discussed at the rulemaking hearing on February 24th. Previously, at our meeting in November of 2019, we had decided to remove a portion of the rules due to the Attorney General's concern with that portion of the rules being it is not analogous with the new statute and possible constitutional concerns. Specifically, the rule that we'll be amending is 0160-01-.12. These are the rules for affiliates, and specifically, we will be amending the rule to rule as currently as stated. It's rule number 5. But it will be changed to 4. So let me go ahead and read that again. That is 0160-01-.125. Yes.
Sorry, Anna, to interrupt. Before you get into the amendment, would it be okay if we go ahead and do a roll call vote to accept the statement of necessity and the agenda?
Yes, of course.
Yeah, we'll just do that then. Gentlemen, if you don't mind, we'll just go ahead and get that out of the way, and then we'll move on to the amendment. If that statement of necessity is the will of the commission, and we can submit that to the Secretary of State's office as articulated and read to, we'll accept a motion to accept the statement of necessity. Do we have a motion?
So moved. The motion. Kimball Sterling.
Sterling gave us a motion to accept the statement of necessity, and then of course, as you make these motions, just state who you are, so that way we can get a clear record. So we'll have to do that as we go through the meeting, and of course, do a roll call vote accordingly for any action items. Kimball Sterling is giving us our motion to accept the statement of necessity. Do we have a second?
This is Jeff Morris. I second.
Oh, great, Jeff Morris. Thank you very much, and thank you for just joining us as well. So we have a second from Jeff Morris. For roll call vote, John Thorpe.
Aye.
Randy Lowe.
Aye.
Okay. Kimball Sterling
Yes.
and Jeff Morris.
Aye.
All right, great. The statement of necessity is passed. And as for the agenda, the only agenda item we have is the amendment to Rule 016-1-127C, which Anna is about to read. Do we have a motion to accept the agenda as published on the website?
John Thorpe, motion to accept.
Thank you, John Thorpe. We have that. John Thorpe has given us our motion. Do we have a second to accept the agenda as published?
Randy Lowe, second.
Randy Lowe is second. For a roll call vote, John Thorpe.
Aye.
Randy Lowe.
Aye.
Kimball Sterling.
Yes.
Jeff Morris.
Aye.
Thank you, gentlemen. I appreciate that. And pardon the interruption, Anna, as you were stating.
Of course, thank you for catching those important measures for me. So specifically, the rule portion is 0160-01-.125. And as stated, it reads, all sponsoring principal or public automobile auctioneers shall reside in the same state as their affiliate auctioneer. However, in appropriate cases, upon good cause being shown, the commission may waive this rule. So as I stated previously, just to recap, we agreed to take this portion of the rule out due to the Attorney General's concern with the constitutionality of the rule in November of 2019, but failed to actually get that onto the record during our rulemaking hearing on February 24th, 2020. So we will be amending it so this portion will be struck from the rules. Does anyone have any questions for me? If not, I will need a motion to accept this rule change.
And before we get into it as well, and thank you for introducing that, Anna, and unpacking that for us. Before we get into it too, just want to acknowledge the fact that as published on the website, the public is, they were invited and have access to this call. And if there's anyone here that is participating or attending this from the public and would like to make a statement, this would be the opportunity to do that. You just have to identify yourself, please. Acknowledging that there's no interjection by the public that would be in attendance. We would entertain a motion to accept repealing that portion of the amendment or that rule.
John Thorpe, make a motion.
Right,
Sterling, second.
right, we have a motion from John Thorpe to repeal that rule. Anna, if you could read that one more time, just for clarity, and what was being repealed, just for the sake of the record.
Of course, this is Anna Matlock. We'll be removing rule portion 0160-01-.125, which states all sponsoring principal or public automobile auctioneers shall reside in the same state as their affiliate auctioneers. However, in appropriate cases, upon good cause shown, the commission may waive this rule, and this portion of the rule will be struck.
Okay. So John Thorpe has given us a motion to strike that from the rules. Kimball Sterling has seconded. For roll call vote, John Thorpe.
Aye.
Randy Lowe.
Aye.
Kimball Sterling.
Yes.
And Jeff Morris.
Aye.
All right, thank you, gentlemen. That'll be struck from the rules. Unless there's anything else to discuss, and there's nothing else on the amendment or on the agenda, we will accept a motion to adjourn. Do we have such a motion?
So moved. Randy Lowe.
Randy Lowe has given us a motion to adjourn. Do we have a second?
Jeff Morris, second.
Jeff Morris, a second to adjourn. For roll call vote to adjourn, we have John Thorpe,
Aye.
Randy Lowe,
Aye.
Kimball Sterling,
Yes.
and Jeff Morris.
Aye.
All right, thank you, gentlemen. We are adjourned. I appreciate your attendance in today's meeting. I know, we had to deal with some new technology, so appreciate your patience in that regard. Y'all have a good rest of the day.
Thank you.